Hey traders, this is Miss Put Options. You guys know my website is www.missputoptions.com, where it can best be accessed through Internet Explorer and not Google Chrome. Once again, my website works best through Internet Explorer and not Google Chrome. So I want to just share with you what I posted about Tesla this morning, and I put it on my Facebook page. And right now, you see, I posted, this was over 6 hours ago. I posted that Tesla has filled the gap at the 205 area, and this was roughly about the 205 area. And it also filled the gap at the 205.58, and this was roughly about the 205.58. So I was saying, where will Tesla go next? So I was concerned about this particular gap right here. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is that 9 times out of 10, not all the time, but 9 times out of 10, these stocks have a tendency to fill gaps. And so it's very important to look at all different time frames when you're looking at these particular stocks. And also, it's very important to learn Fibonacci. Even though sometimes people make Fibonacci a lot harder than it really needs to be. It's very important that you learn Fibonacci. So I had pretty much, as you can see, thrown on my Fibonacci here, and I saw that the gaps were attempting to be filled here. Looking at these two Fibonacci numbers, so it was an assumption that this particular area would be filled as well. What I want everyone to understand, especially a lot of beginner traders, is that there is no one, and I repeat again, there is no one who knows where the stock is going to go, because all we have to work with is a lot of lagging indicators. So anybody who tells you they know where the stock is going to go is a liar. I will repeat, anybody who tells you that they know where the stock is going to go is a liar. All you can do is take an educated guess based upon all the lagging indicators that you have. But one thing that is factual is that a lot of these stocks have a tendency to attempt to fill these little gaps here. So I posted this over 6 hours ago on my Facebook page. So now we're going to look at what actually happened with Tesla. And I pretty much, this new chart that I'm showing you, I pretty much just ran through the chart real quick because I don't want to make a long, detailed, boring video. So let's look at the chart as it stands right now. So as it stands right now, this part here had not happened. This part here had not happened, but these two areas had already happened. This gap filling at these two particular areas had already filled here. It had already filled. And what do I mean by fill? What I mean that there was a gap here, and the stock, as you can see, it attempted to go up to that particular area to come up here to fill, and it didn't quite meet it. But however, it did wind up coming all the way around here, and it filled here this particular area. So it got right back up to the 204.88 area here. And these numbers are just, it's a guess. It's a guess at where these gaps are actually at, but pretty much it came back up to the 204.88 area, and then it went around. The next gap of interest was like around the 205.53 area, and as you can see, it went all the way around, and it came back up. It formed another gap here, but pretty much it came up and it filled this gap at the 205.53 area. So when I made the first image, the stock was pretty much trading around this particular area here, and so I was concerned whether or not this gap here was going to be filled at roughly around the 206.06 area. And as you could see, the gap went up. I mean, the stock went all the way down here, it came up, and it filled this particular gap area here. So it got as high as 206.06, and ultimately it swung all the way up to the 207.24 area. So let's look back here at the first image that I showed you, and you can see that this is the gap of interest that I was looking at when I put my Fibonacci retracement on the stock, and I was trying to figure out where these particular gaps were going to be filled, or if these particular gaps were going to be filled. And now I posted that, like I said, 6 hours ago, and now this is what actually happened, roughly close to the close of business. And as you can see, Tesla went all the way up at that particular time to 207.24. All right, so it's very important that you look at all different time frames and you check out all different gaps. It doesn't matter when the gap happens. The gap could have happened years ago. 9 times out of 10, not all the time, the stock has a tendency to want to fill a gap. So be very, very mindful of that when you're looking at your charts. So I just want to throw this short video out. Again, this is Miss Put Options. My website is www.missputoptions.com, where it can best be accessed through Internet Explorer and Google Chrome. And I'm going to repeat this again. Anybody that tells you they know without a shadow of a doubt where the stock is going to land is a big fat liar. It's a lie. Don't believe it. All you can do is take an educated guess with all the lagging indicators that you have. So again, I will talk to you guys later, and hopefully I'll be making more of these videos. But I will talk to you guys later.